Schools play a critical role in molding a child into a responsible and progressive global citizen. A good education empowers a child with infinite opportunities to discover and innovate. Since time immemorial, India has been known as the bedrock of a sound education system. But now it's time we look to the future and ask ourselves the question: over the past few decades, of all the innovations that have taken place all across the world, how many can India lay claim to? Perhaps not many. Rather than being pushed to master existing texts, students must be encouraged to learn, unlearn, and critically evaluate everything they observe through the formative years of their education. Innovative thinking has to be the driving force. Set up by the Arun Bharatram family in the year 2008, Shri Educare was formed out of a commitment to expand SEL's reach of providing quality Indian education. It is essentially engaged in setting up schools from preschool to K-12 at both national and international levels. Shri Educare proudly carries forward the rich legacy of its founder, Sir Shri Ram, who was instrumental in establishing prestigious institutions of higher learning and cultural arts in India, the Shri Ram College of Commerce in 1926 and Lady Shri Ram College for Women in 1956. Modelled on the pattern of the Shri Ram schools, Shri Educare is engaged in setting up schools known for their child-centric and innovative method of imparting value-based education to students starting from the preschool level up to the 12th grade. The Shri Ram schools are a manifestation of the vision and passion of late Manju Bharatram, who felt a strong need to build an alternative model of school education that provides a positive environment and countless opportunities for children to realize their full potential.
Today, her son Karthik, along with her daughters-in-law Basvi and Radhika, ably carry forward her legacy, nurturing her dream of making a child's journey through school a happy and memorable one.
She came up with this vision and a dream that we should have a school that provides a more holistic education, whereby developing a global citizen, developing a person who is all-rounded is more important than just being academically proficient. So that's where the idea of the Shri Ram school came up. It was considered an experimental school to begin with, and I remember initially it was actually difficult for her to get kids to come in and study there. But literally a year or two into the school, the concept became popular with people and the school started flourishing.
When you ask any parent that what is it that sets this school apart, the first thing that a parent says is the values. We don't teach, we don't preach, it's just there. The other thing that I'd like to mention here is that the inclusive education practices. This is not a buzzword for us. Ever since we started in 1988, inclusion is our hallmark. It's deeply rooted in the Indianness that we so believe in, so every child, everyone who steps into the school is always greeted by a namaste, and that we so believe in. But yet, we go with the best practices globally.
Today, SEL, under the guidance of specialized educators, provides a diverse range of services that include operational support, professional teacher training modules, implementation of Shri Connect ERP solutions to its consultancy schools, as well as guidance in finance, marketing, HR, and administrative functions to enable the smooth and uniform operation of the schools. The role of Shri Educare goes well beyond just imparting education, administration, and operational functions. It aims at providing intense support within functional areas, resulting in a higher quality of education, while simultaneously encouraging creativity and experiential learning.
We have the legacy of the Shriram schools, which have been here for more than 25 years. We combine the best practices of the Shriram schools and educational institutions around the world. This is done with the help of our school experts who attend trainings and conferences in India and abroad to understand about the latest developments in the field of education. We work along with the partners in our school to create spaces for children where they feel happy, where they feel acknowledged and appreciated, and most importantly, where they feel safe.
So we work closely with parents and the teachers as well as the students in trying to figure out what is best for the students in our school. We constantly keep improving upon the educational services that we provide. We do constant research in terms of what are the new things that we can do. We try and build up ideas. We have our teachers and our senior management attend conferences around the world in order to keep improving the quality of education. IT enablement as well has been a big drive over the last couple of years.
At schools set up by Shri Educare, we seek to provide the most enriching educational experience to our students while preparing them to mature into global citizens of the 21st century. Shri Educare, collaborating to nurture excellence in education.